Hi, everybody. It is Seth, your ACA instructor. Welcome back from a wonderful holiday weekend. I hope that everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving and that you ate lots and lots of turkey and that you were able to enjoy your free time with your family. Um, if you woke up early for the Black Friday shopping, I also hope that you were able to find all the deals and steals that you were looking for. So here we are, almost done with the semester. It is Thursday, December the 5th, a little after 2 o'clock on my end of the world as we are recording right now. That means that by my count, we only have 11 days until the last day of the semester. Count them, 11. That is not a whole lot of time left. And if you really think about it even further, that's counting weekends. So if we take weekends out of that equation, that means there are just 7 more days left in this semester. Wowza, right? So let's talk about what the rest of the semester is going to look like. Let's look at what homeworks we're going to be having this week, because I am being a wee bit terrible with y'all for this week, and I apologize. But when you kind of see where we are falling, hopefully this will work out okay for y'all. All right, so let's jump into the class. And that screen should be popping up right about now. Hey, look at that. Okay, so we said today is Thursday, December the 5th. Yesterday was the 4th, and you can see we had 3 homework assignments that were due yesterday. Video questions, your alcohol awareness quiz, and the substance abuse journal. Those were all due yesterday. Now, remember, we did not have anything that was due on the 27th because of Thanksgiving, so you had that extra time to get those assignments done. And again, we'll be accepting late work through the 7th. That next our assignments from this week will be due. All right, so let's take into our module listing. Internet's being a little slow today, shame on it. All right, so here we are in our module listing, and we actually have 2 modules that I'm going to have y'all take a look at today. Don't worry, they're short, they're small, and I don't think you'll have any issue getting those homework items done. So let's take a look at the first module, and that is module 14, revisiting test taking skills. So this is just this module is focusing on finishing strong for the semester. As we just said, 11 days, 7 actual school days left in this semester. So what can we do to help you finish strong? So we got a great video here for you to watch on breaking bad habits, how to get a good night's sleep and how that can help, and then 10 minutes just to rest and relax. So, or 10 mindful minutes so that you are prepared for those exams that are coming up. We'd also have a folder here with some additional test prep resources that you can take a look at just to make sure that you are prepared for those final exams. For your homework for this module, I'd like for you to design an exam plan. So you remember a couple modules ago, we had you do a midterm exam plan. So basically, we're taking this one step further, and let's think about those final exams that are coming up. So I want you to answer these questions. What type of, for one of your courses, so you just have to do one course, you don't have to do all of them, but for one of them, answer these questions. What type of exam will be used? What material will be covered? Is the exam cumulative? Cumulative, that's that good word that means everything. So is it going to cover everything from the course or just selected topics? What sort of questions can you expect? How many questions? What approach will you use to study for the exam? And how many study sessions and how much time will you need to prepare for that exam. So I want you to put together for me a Word document answering, listing the material that will be covered on the test, and create a study schedule for yourself for the week prior to the exam, allowing for as many 1-hour blocks as you need. Make sure to include the class information and submit this plan using this this link right here. So just go in here as usual and then upload your homework to that block. And then we've got a little discussion board for you. Earlier this semester, you were asked to create a midterm exam plan. Talked about that just a second ago. What in your plan worked? What didn't work? What changes would you like to make now that finals are approaching? So you need to submit an initial post and respond to 2 classmates. Okay, that does count towards your grade in this discussion board, is your response to at least 2 classmates. Your initial post, 300 words in length, and then your responses to your classmates need to be at least 50 words. So those are the 2 things from this module, very short, sweet, and to the point. Let's take a look at module 15, just kind of trying to get ahead of the game a little bit. Again, not a terrible module. So I've got some videos for you to watch. The Danger of a Single Story. This is a long video. It's about 20 minutes, give or take. But what this young lady has to say in this video, I think, is very relevant, and I think it is very thought-provoking. So please take the time, watch this video. And then we've got a Danger of a Single Story discussion board. So after you watch that video, describe what it meant to you and try to answer these questions. What did diversity mean to you before hearing this lecture? Have you ever felt summed up by your appearance, your background, or your geographic location? Do you hide or downplay an aspect of yourself in the workplace, at school, or in public? If so, why? Think about people you spend the most time with. Are these people familiar with you in age, race, gender, economic, or are they similar to you in age, race, gender, economic background? If so, why? Are there any risks associated with that? And number 5, has this video helped you reconsider your own views on diversity? For full credit, this post must be at least 200 words, and you must respond to at least 2 other classmates. And we want about 50 words in those responses at minimum. Then we have a website for you to check out, or an article for you to read. Why does diversity matter at college? Now we've got 2 great videos dealing with the DNA journey. If y'all are familiar with places like Ancestry.com and 23andMe. So these folks volunteered to take place in this Momondo DNA journey experiment. So the first video just talks about, it's just an overview of everything. And then part 2 is just focusing on this one young lady that's shown in the video here. Very moving, very thought-provoking. Check those out, and hopefully you will enjoy those. And then I like to think about this next assignment. Everybody is an iceberg, and if y'all are familiar with icebergs, one thing about an iceberg is that it's actually bigger underwater than it is what you actually see. And people are the same way. You see just the person, and you make assumptions based off of their outward appearance. But really, it's not until you get to know them that you dive beneath the surface and really start to learn about them. So what I would like for you to do with this assignment is to create an iceberg that represents you. You'll draw a waterline of visibility as shown in this graphic. And above the waterline will be things that people see about you. But below the waterline, once people get to know you, the more they know you, the more they learn about you. So I want you to draw an iceberg and basically show what people see, but then what they don't want to, what people don't know until they get to know you. So, please, if there's anything that you don't feel like sharing about yourself, you don't have to do that. If there are some things, that are too to you to share with me, don't feel like you have to put it on there just because of this. It is okay to hold some things back. So you will Create your own cultural your own personal cultural iceberg, identifying at least 3 traits that are above the surface and 6 traits that are below the surface. And then you can either draw it on a piece of paper and take a picture of it, or do it in a Word document or paint, however you would like to do that, and then turn that in. So that is all that you have to do for this, is you do the discussion board and the iceberg assignment. So let's take a look one more time at our calendar. So that's 4 things that are due by the 11th. The designing your exam plan discussion board, the danger of a single story discussion board, and the cultural iceberg assignment. Those are the 4 things that need to be due by next week. So those are very light. I think you'll be able to do it. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, give me a call. I'm always here to help y'all out. Otherwise, I hope that y'all have a fantastic rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.